A young boy who lost his father at just 10 years old, who scraped every penny to pay his school fees, and who heard a divine voice daring him beyond his circumstances, rose to become a global evangelist, impacting millions. This is the story of Rev Dr Uma Ukpai, a man of unwavering faith, relentless fire, and divine purpose. A man who turned the stones Satan threw at him into stepping stones for greatness. Meet Uma Ukpai. This is more than a biography. It is a call to ask yourself what you could become when you refuse to quit. Rev Dr Uma Ukpai was born on January 7, 1945 in Asaga, Ohafia, Abia State, Nigeria. At just the age of 10, he lost his father, an event he described as a defining hardship that taught him not only loss but responsibility early on in life. He said, "I know what it means to lose a father and be a father from that age. I had to save every penny to pay school fees." Despite family objections to his faith-driven path, he remained resolute. He attended local schools, including Kana County Council School in Ogoni, All Saints Secondary School, Aba, and Niger Delta Technical School, now Boys Technical College, Aba in Nigeria. From a very young age, his dream was not to become a doctor, a lawyer, an engineer, but a preacher, a path that puzzled some relatives, but burned brightly in his heart. One striking early moment of faith, while still a young student, he confronted a disruptive madman named Deco, who had disturbed his school. Hearing a voice telling him, "You can also sack this madman," young Uma Ukpai boldly commanded the man to leave, and he did. This was the first clear sign of the supernatural power that would mark his ministry. Dr. Uma Ukpai converted to Christianity in 1958, marking the beginning of a steadfast spiritual journey. He earned diverse academic credentials abroad, including a certificate in electrical engineering practice, a diploma in journalism, and both bachelor's and doctorate degrees in divinity from institutions including the School of Journalism and Television in the UK, South Florida Christian College, Miami, Carolina Christian University, and Brock Bible College, Kentucky, USA. In 1975, he founded the Uma Ukpai Evangelistic Association, a non-denominational ministry headquartered in Uyo, Akwa Ibom State, Nigeria. One of his landmark evangelistic campaigns was the Greater Lagos for Christ Crusade of 1985, a pivotal event that contributed to the formation of the Pentecostal Fellowship of Nigeria, PFN, of which he was a founding leader. Throughout his ministry, he preached to hundreds of thousands, performing miracles and transforming lives with a message centered on faith, healing, forgiveness, and service. Beyond preaching, Dr. Uma Ukpai was a visionary builder of institutions that served humanity. He founded the Uma Ukpai Eye Center and King of Kings Hospital in Abia State, delivering medical care to underdeserved communities in Abia, Akwa Ibom, and Cross River states. His educational legacy includes the Uma Ukpai School of Theology and Biblical Studies, Uyo, Uma Ukpai Polytechnic, Asaga, and the Uma Ukpai Scholarship Foundation, supporting many students regardless of background. His ministry transcended Nigeria's borders, reaching Africa, Europe, and the Americas, spreading restoration, hope, and faith. He faced profound personal strategy because his life was not all glamorous. He lost 2 of his children in a car accident on the same day out of his 8 children and 1 adopted child. Also, his bus carrying his band caught fire, his office was robbed, and so on. Yet, he held on. His resilience teaches a powerful lesson that it is not the absence of trial, but the presence of purpose and perseverance that define a life. On his 80th birthday, on January 7, 2025, thousands honored him, recognizing his outstanding contributions to Christian ministry and humanitarian causes. Looking at his life, you will see these 4 pillars. 1, vision, believing you can make a difference. 2, faith, acting in spite of fear, trials, and loss. 3, service, He did not just preach, he cared, he built, and he sustained. 4, legacy. He invested not just in crowds, but in lives, systems, and the future. Here are a few lesser known facts about Rev Dr Uma Ukpai. He was known not just as an evangelist, but also as a bridge builder, working to unite diverse Christian denominations and faith communities in Nigeria. He was among the early pioneers of the Pentecostal revival in Nigeria during the 1970s and the 1980s, helping shape the religious landscape significantly. His ministry included yearly crusades like the Greater Hafia for Christ and the Anioma 1 Million Man Crusade, notable for mass healing and deliverance events. He authored over 14 books and conducted influential television ministries, extending his reach and teaching globally. Despite his high-profile ministry, he remained deeply committed to the grassroots, often emphasizing empathy for the poor because of his own humble beginnings. So before I go, here are a few lessons from Rev Dr Uma Ukpai and how you can also apply them to your own life. Number 1, turn challenges into launch pads. Losing his father could have ended his dreams, but instead it fueled his empathy and perseverance. 2, believe the voice beyond the crowd. When told that he would fail because he chose to preach, he boldly declared that he would be a preacher and believed it up until his last day on earth. 3, persist through setbacks. Setbacks are tough, but you have to learn to persist through them. Rev Uma had his own personal losses, ministry hardships, yet he stood firm. 4, build beyond preaching. He built hospitals, schools, and he gave numerous scholarships. He made impact that lasts beyond sermons. And 5, multiply your influence. His legacy continues through lives transformed and leaders mentored. So ask yourself, are you living with purpose or are you making a lasting difference? You don't need fame to create impact. Your crusade can be your community, your workplace, your home. Just take that first step towards a life of impact. As Rev Dr Uma Ukpai often said, the stone Satan throws at you can become a stepping stone. What is your stone? Will you let it break you or build you? Define your vision, stand in faith, serve with your heart, persist through setbacks by the grace of God. Invest in something that lasts beyond you because your legacy and life truly matter. Rev Dr Uma Ukpai passed away on October 6, 2025 at the age of 80, leaving a profound legacy of faith, fire, service, and transformation. One very profound question that he often asked is this: what will your life leave behind? His story is a beacon for all who seek purpose beyond adversity. What will your own story say? Be inspired, be courageous, be someone who doesn't just receive but gives. Step into your purpose now. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for tuning in. Please don't forget to like this video, share your comments with me, and please subscribe to this channel in case you are yet to subscribe. I remain Olaide Agbaje, also known as First Lady, and on this channel, I inspire you to live intentionally. I'll come your way again by God's grace with another insightful video. Until then, be intentional. Bye.